CCX Sports presents coverage of high school volleyball. Tonight it's a non-conference matchup between the Mound Westonka Whitehawks and the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. From Benilde St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park, John Jacobson along with Andy Gugasberg. And Andy, we're at the midway point, maybe a little past it now for the regular season, so coaches and teams have a pretty good idea of what kind of club they have, right?
Yeah, absolutely. At this point in the season, you hopefully have your lineup set. You know who's starting, who's coming in. You know who you lean on in crunch time. You know what each one of your athletes needs from you. And now you're just trying to fine-tune a couple things to get ready for section play.
Mound Westonka comes in 9-7 on the season, BSM 7-5, so similar records. I would say the Red Knights have probably played a little bit tougher schedule. They're going to be a tough out for Mound tonight if the Whitehawks are going to come away with a road victory here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this place isn't real fun to play on if you're a visiting team. We had one of the students already tell us that the student section is going to get kind of rowdy. We might want to move a camera. I love the fact that they're that involved. You know, Mound Westonka coming into a program where the school is bigger than theirs, and the coach talked about that. There's probably going to be some athletes they're not quite as used to seeing. Benilde, on the other hand, playing some really good competition already, beating some good teams, including the team that won their own conference last year. So they're a little more battle-tested and probably a little more ready for the fight tonight.
They graduated a lot of good players from last year. A young team coming into the season, but Coach Long told us that, they've really kind of started to come along. They're trying to find themselves, and they started to find themselves, I should say, at this point in the season.
Yeah, they put a couple wins together recently, real nice wins, quality wins. They're now getting the production from the outside that they weren't getting at the beginning of the season. Therefore, they now can actually run an entire split offense, spread some balls to the middle, get a lot of balls to the outside, and make sure the block on the other side and the floor defense not quite ready and predicting what might be coming at them.
We'll take time out. We'll come back and start set one. Mound Westonka, Benilde St. Margaret's volleyball. Next, live on CCX.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, and she convinced me to continue my education. No one receives a diploma alone. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
We are back at Benilde St. Margaret's High School. It's parents' night here at Benilde as the Mound Westonkas as the visitor. Their players being introduced right now, and then we'll have the home team with the players all standing with their parents. Mound, as I mentioned, 9-7 on the season. Not played Benilde in the past, or at least recent past. So a new matchup. It's always kind of fun, I think, for players when they see somebody else on the other side of the net that they don't scrimmage against, so they don't play in the conferences or in the section or whatever.
Yeah, it always allows you to actually play loose because you don't have the pressure of we're supposed to beat this team or this team is supposed to beat us, however that normally works. When you get a new team across the net, now you have no pressure, no nothing. It's just, hey, they play volleyball, we play volleyball. Let's see what our game looks like against theirs. There's not a lot of scout on each team. They don't know each other from club, any of that stuff. So it's pretty exciting to see maybe a new rivalry form here tonight.
Let's look at the starting lineup for Mound Westonka tonight. Sydney Turner and Melissa Drill, the middles. The outside hitters, Sydney Ricks, Carissa Ritchie. DS is Emma Mack, Hannah Drill, the setter, and Chloe Cantola, senior libero for Mound Westonka. For Benilde St. Margaret's, Sarah Long, both the middle and the setter. Lily Eignar and Alexis Brixius, the outside hitters. Josie King on the right side. Emily Tholen, the DS. Demi Mills is the setter, and Haley Hewitson, libero for BSM.
Be really interesting to see how Benilde lines this up. Normally your setters go in for opposites and your middles kind of get liberoed out. I don't know how they're going to make this work, but if Fong's taught me anything in the tenure of our friendship, it's he's able to put great athletes in position to be successful. I'm really excited to see what he's going to do here.
Ashley Neaton is in her second year as head coach at Mound Westonka. So they'll really rely on their outside tonight to try to attack BSM and get a win through her strong outside hitters.
Yeah, strong outside hitters, defense when they're on, and tough serving were the three keys that she said they were going to take advantage of here in this match in order to be really competitive with Benilde.
Long is now in his 7th year as head coach. His daughter, a senior on the team, and a daughter a couple years ago that played as well. But Sarah's a middle-ended setter, and she's one of the players that he's kind of moved all around a lot. He said a lot of girls that are playing different positions. They're kind of changing their lineup, but it's working right now.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we try and do as we get through September, try and get the lineup going, find out where you need to put everybody in order to allow them to be successful. Sarah, I believe, did he say Emory is where she's headed next year? Going to play some college ball there. Older daughter is at Notre Dame as a student manager, which I think is just a slick thing. Anytime you have to put the ball down as a player, but you can still stay involved in the game, I'm always excited to see that happen. So good for her, good for the whole family.
Let's look at standings in the respective conferences for these teams. In the Wright County Conference, a couple of really good teams at the top. Both Watertown Mayor and New London Spicer are ranked. New London just one loss on the season. Watertown Mayor 3-0 in the conference, 15-5 overall. Then Rockford, Litchfield, Glencoe, Silver Lake, Annandale, Dassel, Cokato, and Mound Westonka making up the rest of the
That is a
Wright County
geographic
West.
huge area to cover.
Big. It is big. In the Metro West Conference, Wilmington, Jefferson, and Chaska both 2-0 in conference matches. Jefferson 11 wins overall on the season, as the most wins of any team overall. Chanhassen, St. Louis Park, BSM, Kennedy, and Cooper make out the rest of the Metro West. You saw it during our pregame, the shot of the banner here, and BSM, Benilde conference champions 2 seasons ago here in the Metro West.
Yeah, that St. Louis Park team was on a run. They went 8-0 to start the season, then lost their last 2 conference matches, putting them near the bottom of the conference. So that is a very good team. Coach Fong and I were talking about it before the match started. They're probably one of the teams that should be favored to win this section by the time it's all said and done. We'll see how they do going down the stretch.
Now, last year was Edina and Armstrong in the section final, but we felt last couple of years, this section's kind of a wild card, a toss-up, right? You don't know exactly who's going to come out of it.
Yeah, and it just depends on who gets hot at the right time. There's plenty of teams and plenty of talent, size everywhere all around the entire section. We'll see which team can get hot and take care of that serve and pass battle as the season goes.
Red Knights in their home white with the red numbers, and the White Hawks in their road red with the white and black trim.
So the Red Knights are in white and the White Hawks are in red. That won't be confusing. Glad we got that figured out ahead of time, John. A lot of familiar faces here for this Red Knight team. They graduated a bunch, but as we see senior, I think she's a senior, the libero, it's her second year in the position, really honkered down the backcourt for the Red Knights last year. Look for her to be all over the court, picking up some tips, being able to take that second ball if the setter gets taken out of the offense.
Demi Mills, junior setter, will serve for BSM, and we are underway. Tight to the net, and player in the net for the Whitehawks in the first point.
Yeah, aggressive play at the net. Thought that ball was going to be tight. Eigner went up to try and reach for it. Couldn't stay out of the net.
Mound Westonka gets the first point. And Samantha Otto serving. Ball to the middle. Long pounds it down.
Not bad for a setter. Really gets up well on that ball. Puts it away for the quick tie. Not often you have the shortest kid on the net in the middle position, but that's exactly what BSM has going on right now.
Set to the outside, tip over the blockers, but out. Great idea by Carissa Ritchie, but couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, well closed block there, causing some chaos for the Whitehawk outside.
Here's Hewitson serving. Just dives it over the net and down for an ace.
Home court bounce off the tape, make it a 3-1 lead for the Red Knights. Take a look here, great serve, just catches tape, and Red Knights kind of in a tough space there, or Whitehawks in a bad space there.
Back set, ball over and down, and the kill for Mound Westonka. Katie Clark, junior number 13, gets the point. It's 3-2.
Nice little route there as their middle stayed on the right side, and the right side came in and hit that back quick, confusing the block of Benil.
Chloe Cantola, her first serve of the night. Set outside, cross-court kill for BSM and Alexis Brixius.
Good long swing from Brixius there. She reaches high and finishes through. Take a look here. Good arm work from her, and she takes that ball in front of the left back defender. It's a pretty well-closed block, but a lot of space to work around it.
Long serving, jump serve. Across, but out. Wide on the hip from Ritchie. BSM up by 3. Set back outside to Ritchie again. Dug up nicely, back row by Mills. Front row attack and down. Be a kill for Brixius again.
Yeah, another big swing there from Brixius. They've taken the setter, Mills, and put her in the middle back now that Sarah's in the back row and serving. I'm going to have her opposite the other middle. Could cause some lineup issues when you're trying to figure out who's going to block who later in the set.
Overpass to the point for BSM at the net.
Nice block there by Borgert and Brixius.
So 7-2. Long look to keep this going for the Red Knights. Just one deep. Back row handled by Ricks. Now attack from the middle. Dug up by Lewitson. Outside again. Brixius off hands. Whitehawks able to handle that, but that ball hit outside, and another BSM point. That's 8-2.
Red Knights taking care of the ball when it comes to their side, feeding Brixius. Brixius playing very clean volleyball right now. Not necessarily hitting it super hard, but she's keeping everything in play. And this tough serve from Sarah, really tough to handle. That one's actually in system. Quick middle, long, picks up the dig. Out of system swing, Brixius into the block and down for a point as the Whitehawks jumped early expecting a harder swing, and it's going to be a timeout here as BSM outrunning 9-2 early in set 1. Everything we were expecting from BSM, to be honest with you. Just clean volleyball. Let's take a look at this last point. We see a great dig. Libero taking the out of system ball. Brixius, like we just talked about, doesn't want to make an error, tips that ball into and through the block. Very smart, heady play from the junior outside hitter. Whitehawks trying to get themselves back calmed down. It's the little things. It's being able to take care of that first pass. It's being able to stay behind the ball when you swing. And Ashley Neaton just reminding her kids to calm down, and it's still volleyball. Yeah, we're in the quote-unquote metro right now. We're in more of the center of the city. That's fine, but it's still the same game. We still know how to play this game. We know how to play it well. Like to see the Whitehawks get a high set to the outside and see if they can get an in-system swing and a ball to the floor.
It is still early, but you mentioned, I think, key point early on there. Clean volleyball so far for BSM. They're not making any mistakes early in this first set. She'll set up a service error here probably, right? Nope, didn't happen. Usually the jinx. Outside swing from Ritchie. Handled by Hewitson. Back set, right side, block. And a point there. Ritchie gets up and blocks the attack here from Josie King. And so Mound Westonka ends the scoring run for Benilde. And they'll get it back at 9-3. Long setting. Back row handled by Drill. And that's down for a kill. That's Sydney Ricks. One of the top hitters gets her first attack and kill of the match.
Take a look at this swing here. Nice dig in system. Ball set all the way to the pin, and she takes it down the line. Fong warned us that she was the kid. She's the Jupiter, the kid that's going to get the most balls on the entire team. Rixius with a nice swing off the block.
Ritchie, and then Ricks gets it over. Long and set it back. Good block by Mound Westonka. Long trying to dump it. Mound ready for that. They'll go back to Ricks again. Cross court. Dug up nicely by Hewitson. Middle swing and attack from Borgelt. Here's Ricks floating it over. Long gets to the floor to dig that one up. Over by Fox. Over the tape and down. Or King, excuse me.
King ends that long rally. That's honestly some of the best volleyball I've seen this fall. Good aggressive swings, great defense. We'll take a look at the end of the point here. Roll shot picked up, nice defense there, good communication, little out of system ball, and then sometimes the net is very kind as King uses it to her advantage.
Ball played back to the middle and over by the Whitehawks. Quick set to the middle, attack, and the kill. That's Borgelt.
Have a net violation.
Oh, on BSM, so it'll go to Mound Westonka.
It's a good looking swing. I think she just caught it on the follow through. I'd repeat that set if I'm the setter here. It's a great 30. Oh no, it's a 2-ball in the middle. Great swing, but down, but in the net.
Back set by Loang, cross court. Dug up nicely by Cantola. Here's Ricks. Great dig back row by Voss. Pushed across by Bierson. Now they'll put it to the back row. Long again, a little tap over, dug up by Cantola again. Ricks across, just wide. Good long rally, point one by BSM.
Yeah, really nice idea there by Ricks to throw that thing into the deep corner. Hewitson had snuck up there. It was open. She just missed it. Rixius will serve. Back into the game is Eigner.
And that one landing just out. So an error for BSM. We'll get it back to the Whitehawks at 11-6. Andy, a little warm in the gym tonight, but not as bad as we've had this year. We've had some toasty ones this fall.
Yeah, that fan, if you can hear a little hum next to us, there's a fan right next to us, keeping the wind circulating quite well here. That's a great shot.
Lexi Borgelt, another kill for her. A senior with a kill, she'll come out here.
Yeah, Borgelt does a really nice job of finding the deep five. That's the second or third time she's hit the ball there. One was the net violation, that was the second one. Bierson in for short work comes back out as well.
Emily Tholen in, and she serves here. Block at the net for Benilde. I don't know if that ball ever got over, if it was indeed blocked on the right side as we look at it here.
The up ref said it was touched, but the Whitehawks and Benilde both stopped playing like it wasn't. So point still to Benilde, 13-6, they're up by 7.
Bumped a little push across there by Melissa Drill. Attack on the left side from Eigner. Middle attack, dug up well by Tholen. From the middle, Long is long on her shot, and the point for the Whitehawks, it's 13-7.
Yeah, it's hard to swing 6-6. When you're the middle, you've really got to work angles and get that ball into a corner. You got a little bit more real estate to work with.
Set to long, got on top of that ball and hammered it home off the set from Demi Mills.
Yeah, Mills hangs the 2-ball there. Really nice swing in the middle. And again, she takes that one into a corner, around the block and down for a point. We'll take another look here. It's high enough. The block has time to get there, but only one blocker goes up. That's going to be problematic.
14-7. So it has to be over, and it is by the Whitehawks. Mills is set for long again. Nicely blocked by the Whitehawks. Get the block to Drill.
Drill, great eyes on that one. We'll take another look here, see if she got some help. It looks like she did. Yeah, they put the double block up. Drill got the lion's share of it, though, as, was it Turner helping in there?
Yeah. There's Sydney Turner, number 9. Mills will set long again, this time able to get around the block and down.
All score. Hitting error, kill. Hitting error, kill. She's hitting 0 on 4 swings, so they might want to mix it up and throw some other kids the ball here, see what happens. But she's doing some really nice things.
Hewitt's serve is into the net. 15-9. Chloe Cantola, the senior libero, serving. Nice serve. Red Knights got to it. King's hit back across. Go to her again and swings wide and out of play.
King overruns that a little bit, gets under the ball, not able to finish her swing in front of her as a result.
(15-10) here in the first set. Whitehawks serving, trailing by 5. That's off of Hewitson, and I can't quite get it back and over.
Yeah, Hewitson late on the move there. As one of the guys I worked the state tournament with says, some libero on libero crime when the libero goes right at her counterpart across the net.
Ball set left side, and the kill is BSM ends the little 2-0 run. Brixius another kill, had some points early in this set.
Yeah, did a really nice job the first time across the front row. Was definitely the outlet set as she went across and scored some points. Long able to see if she's got another run in her like she did in her first time through.
King across, off hands. Mound Westonka running to the ball, getting it, and then the attack from the middle into the net by Ricks.
They hang Ricks a high ball, and she comes in and doesn't get that ball across the net. Look for her to get reset here.
Back to a 6-point edge for the Red Knights. To the middle, off a hand and out. Point for Mound Westonka. Katie Clark with the kill.
Yeah, good job finding hands in the front row. A late effort from, I believe that was Mills throwing a hand up late. Leads to the Whitehawk point.
We go at King here. Long outside for Brixius. Brixius again, and off the hand of Clark and out.
Really good discipline by both teams as ball got hit, and right after the attack happened, the net started bouncing. Neither team shut down looking for the net on the net call, continued to play. Brixius able to take a second swing and score.
Should there have been a net call there?
I believe so, but I didn't see who it was on. It wasn't the ball, which means it had to be a human, which means it should have been called.
That serve into the net makes it 18-13. So the Whitehawks hanging in there, trailing still though by 5. Emma Mack serves. Back row handled by Brixius. Quick set in the middle, and attack from Borgel. Point for the Red Knights. We had a
net violation.
Looks like a Whitehawks player in the net. Now Ashley Neaton wanting a clarification, has it, and it's 19-13 BSM. Tight in the net, overpass, and the kill for Eigner.
Eigner, the freshman, playing well on the varsity court here. She does a really nice job timing that overpass and putting the ball down.
And that one missing, trying to go cross court and trying to catch the side, but out on that serve for Brixius, and Whitehawks point. Hannah Drill serving and gives it right back.
Back-to-back, just poorly executed serves. It looked like there was a lack of focus on both of those. Back-to-back gimme points, and Benilde 4 points away from taking set one.
Boland's back in. She'll serve here. See your service there and rage you want?
I don't want to talk about it, John. Just don't want to talk about it.
Ricks will serve. That one is in. Handled by Hewitson. Mills to the middle. Little chip over. Nicely done. I'm wrong. You saw there was no one there where she put the ball, right?
Yeah, the tip to four scores a ton because you watch the left side block stay in here. Left back decides she needs to cover inside, leaving the entire left sideline wide open. Really good vision, really nice spot.
Hewitt's into the front row, attack by Eigner. And another BSM point.
Eigner out of system, able to put that ball not directly to the floor, but good enough for a kill just the same.
Mills serves. Ricks, that scramble. And the first ball must have went off something up.
Yeah, it caught the beam up top, causing some chaos.
Now set point for Benilde St. Margaret's. Right side, and then can't quite get it over. And a point for Benilde St. Margaret's. And they close out the first set with a 25-15 win.
Yeah, good first set from Benilde. Pretty clean volleyball inside the court. A couple service errors that were uncharacteristic of the Red Knights, but overall very good volleyball from them. On the other side of the net, Whitehawks trying to play too fast sometimes led to some uncharacteristic errors for them as well, and a 10-point win to finish out set one.
25-15, BSM defeats Mound Westonka. That's 3 out of 5. We'll take a break, come back. Set 2 next. More volleyball on CCX in a moment.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Here's these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire. How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? The garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally, feeling if the ashes are cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe, but not so much by Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Birthday
there are amazing things to discover in the forest.
Toothless, time to go. What you picking up on, bud?
It's a whole hidden world of wonders. And the perfect place to spend time with family. What better place to let your imagination soar? Experience nature and create a memory you can share. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
John Jacobson, Andy Gugelsberg back at Benilde St. Margaret's High School. BSM and Mound Westonka non-conference volleyball match tonight. Benilde winning that first set 25-15. Don't forget to vote for our CCX Sports Play of the Week. Each week we choose 4 top plays, and you, our viewers, vote to decide the Play of the Week. To vote, go to ccxmedia.org, then click Sports, and then Play of the Week. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A in Maple Grove.
I voted this week. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. That may be a conflict of interest.
I think you can vote.
But I voted.
Nice.
Very easy to do.
And you stopped at Chick-fil-A after one of our matches recently,
I certainly did. Keep talking about it. I'm going to go again.
Sarah Long gets the first point for set 2 here.
She seems pretty effortless with her swing here. Takes care of the first ball and the early lead.
And her dad was telling she's never really been a hitter before.
No, no, she's been a setter her entire career. But again, in the high school realm, sometimes you play outside your position because that's what your team needs of you. And they didn't quite have another middle that was capable of playing around the rest of these athletes. So that's what they decided to do with her. Good tip down for a point there from, is that Drill?
Clark, I think it was.
Clark, you're absolutely right.
So Mound Westonka ties at 1. Kendall Ritchie, 8th grade setter in, will serve here. BSM scrambling a little bit, but Brixius attacks. Rick's nice dig on that ball. Back set, King for the kill. Josie King, the junior opposite, puts BSM back up by 1.
She hits a heavy ball every time. It's a point scorer. Sometimes it's for them, sometimes it's for the Whitehawks, but this one definitely BSM point. Tough ball to play as Rick's not able to play it up.
And this one off, hands it out. It goes an ace for BSM, and now ahead 3-1.
Yeah, Kendall Ritchie, a setter by trade. Got her in serve receive right now. Benilde went at her right away.
Chip on the ball. Back on the Mound Westonka side, and then off Brixius and down for a Mound Westonka point.
Take a look here. Nice swing, tooled in, picked up, and then late on the block is Brixius, and it goes off her and out of bounds.
Sydney Turner will get credit for the kill there.
Great shot.
And a point for BSM. Brixius with a kill.
She's fluid out of system there. Takes another swing into the deep cross court, almost on the sideline. Really, really nice location of that attack.
Brixius second to Long in kills on the season for BSM. Nicely placed ball for a kill for Mound Westonka's Melissa Drill.
Yeah, Drill, really nice location there. Gets sucked in on the almost 31 set with the location, meaning there's nobody within 15 feet of that ball in the net, and it's a quick point. Even quicker point there on the service ace.
An ace for Carissa Ritchie. Now we're tied at 4.
Little life here from the Whitehawks coming out in set 2, playing hard.
Set to the middle. Off the hand of Carissa Ritchie. She'll push it across. Hewitson for Brixius for the kill. Point BSM, it's 5-4.
Just punching her card is Brixius, just going to work every single opportunity she has. She's earning some time on the bench here.
Good serve, and Ricks diving to that ball. And it just gets over. Push across by Cantola. Good block, but Whitehawks can't dig it up. Despite the diving effort from Ricks and another Benilde St. Margaret's point, they've got 2 in a row.
Yeah, Ricks definitely leaving it all out on the floor right now. She's been on the floor multiple times per rally, it feels like most rallies. Benilde going right at her again.
And that into the net on the swing from Bierson. Point for the Whitehawks at 6-5.
See a hitting error there after another great defensive effort from Long, going to the floor and picking up yet another roll shot opportunity.
Here's Samantha Otto. Bierson dug up back row. Ricks attacks. Long keeps it alive, and a kill. A nice swing from Eigner.
Another good rip opportunity there from Eigner. Voss with the first touch, taking care of it. Take a look here. Oh no, I take that back. That was Hewitson diving in front to take care of that first ball. Nice swing down the line though by Eigner.
7-5, and that one in the net on the serve from Mills. Or excuse me, Voss. And given back by Mound Westonka. Neither point has been registered on the scoreboard here. It should be 8 now. It is 8-6. We still had said 7-5 here. But now it's been changed.
2 fast missed serves. It's hard to keep up. Come on, Demi. Restore my faith. In serve.
Set outside, and good swing and attack from Ritchie.
Yeah, a little bit of a problem there as there's a...
excuse me, Clark.
King goes with a static block. Sarah Luong tries to swing block, and they're not on the same page. That ball in between both blockers and down for a point.
Long can't get it over, and we're tied up at 8. Rick serves. Catches tape. Or dig on that ball by Tholen, but BSM never could get into their offense, and they give it back a point to Mound Westonka.
And for the first time tonight, the Whitehawks have the lead.
Back set across, Eigner. Player into the net for Mound Westonka. And we're tied again. 9-9 here in the second set. Benilde won the first set, 25-15. Service error and a point for Mound Westonka. They're back up.
The clean volleyball we saw in set 1 from BSM has gone away. Whitehawks playing much more consistent volleyball right now, and as a result, they are up 10-9.
Kendall Ritchie back in, will serve. Outside, Brixius off Ricks. Set across and over by Carissa Ritchie. And King's hit is long.
Another big swing from King there. She tries to avoid the block and misses down the line. We'll have a timeout here from Benilde St. Margaret as they trail 11-9 here in set 2 after a dominant set 1. It's a story of just switching sides. Everything that was simple and easy, Benilde is now trying way too hard to finish a play. As a result, we're getting serving errors, hitting errors, blocking errors. Just it's an error-filled set. On the other side of the net, Whitehawks just finally playing calm. They were way too tense in set one, missing on big swings, missing on opportunities, and here they are just playing a lot cleaner, a lot calmer, and the facial expressions on the Whitehawks right now definitely shows that there is a confidence and a calm on this bench as we take a look here at Coach Neaton kind of checking in real quick. On the other side of the net, we see Coach Ashley Bushman, who those of you guys that followed Gopher volleyball will very well remember her, a 4-time All-American outside hitter. She's calming down the outside hitters for Benilde, reminding them the little things that need to be done in order to score a point.
What an outstanding high school and collegiate player she was.
Absolutely.
Ashley? Man.
For 3 years, her Shakopee teams were pretty much untouchable. So much so that different coaches, including Chad Becker from Eden Prairie, had the Whitman defense, which was basically when she's in the front row, go for it, because if she gets a swing, she's going to score. When she was in the back row, you had to play cleaner. And Benilde playing that in set one, not so much here in set two. They're back within one, though.
Long attacks, but we had a player in the net again for BSM.
Pass is tight. As a result, Sarah has to go up, and she goes under the net before she goes up to go jump set that ball.
Mound back up by 2. Overpass hammered down by Carissa Ritchie, and now the Whitehawks with their biggest lead of the night.
Wheels kind of falling off on serve receive there.
Here's Cantola. Long across for Brixius. To the middle, pushed across by Melissa Drill. Long will go to Brixius again, gets blocked. One more long, this time dumping it over. Whitehawks ready for it. Long rally here, back set, across, up, and over. Great run on the ball by Kendall Rich, who dives to get another one, and then goes off the curtain up high and caroms down quickly to the floor.
Yeah, good long rally. Ritchie goes hard for that last ball. Great touch, but unfortunately, as you see that center curtain, not very forgiving. It caught that and came down real quick.
Big point for Benilde. Instead of going down by 4, they're back to within 2. An attack from the middle. That is down on the Benilde side, and it's a point for the Whitehawks.
Yeah, Whitehawks go fast in the middle, and the block from Benilde late getting across, didn't have their hands up early enough. 3-point lead here again for Mound Westonka.
Carissa Ritchie serves. Long back set across by Brixius. Set to Ricks, trying to float it across. Did she get it in?
Just wide.
Yeah, just missed.
Really good idea there by Ricks, though. That shot again wide open.
(14-12). BSM down by 2. With Claire Lorimore serving. Lorimer, nice line drive serve, but Ricks was ready for it. Gets it back. Handled by Boss in the middle, over and point for BSM.
Good transition opportunity, going fast into the middle, and a point again for BSM.
Back set across, and the kill from Drill.
Drill beats the seam in the block there. Good point for the Whitehawks.
Melissa Drill, I should clarify. Hannah Drill's her sister, number 5. They have the Ritchie sisters as well, Carissa and Kendall. We've been able to maintain this 2 3-point lead here for the last several points. Samantha Otto in. Attack from Eigner. Point BSM. I like what we've seen out of the freshman tonight.
Yeah, she's got a heavy arm. She places the ball well. Plays some off-blocker defense, gets her hands across on the block. Really nice swing here. Good short set. Not able to take a full approach, but does a really nice job with what she has. Great shot down the line.
Red Knights looking to tie it up here, down by 1. And that's going to be lift whistled against Mound Westonka, and we are tied up.
Yeah, great block opportunity there for Benilde as the coverage was there, but not low enough to make a good, clean play on the ball.
That one in the net gives it back to Mound Westonka, and they're up by 1. Hannah Drill will go back and serve. Back row taken by Hewitson from the middle, long attacking. Hannah Drill over by Carissa Ritchie. And this time in the net, the push by Eigner. Didn't get enough on it, and Mound Westonka back up by 2. Good set from long out from Mills set. Now Whitehawks scrambling, and it's out.
A little bit of a chaos ball there thrown across by Benilde. Whitehawks not able to handle it well. That's a ball that they'll wish they had back.
Mills serves. And a drill across and over. A kill for Clark.
Hang a high ball, see what she can do with it. Clark able to throw that one down for a point.
Off Hewitson. Mills scrambling to get it. Long pushes it deep, but in play. Great play by the senior.
Senior middle does a good job there seeing the open court and pushing it into the corner. Take a look here, chaos play. She knows it's open because everybody's covering in case that ball gets tipped across. Good strong push from the senior. Overpass.
Mills is setting long. And a kill for BSM. They have come back to tie it at 18.
Couple times they brought it back to within even. We'll see if they can get in front here.
Hewitson serves. Line driver. Ricks handles that. And a drill will get it up. And we have a player in the net for Benilde. We'll give the points and the lead to Mound Westonka. Back and forth we go here late in the second set. Kendall Ritchie serving. To the net, tipped over by Hewitson. This one, tough ball for Mound to play, and they won't be able to get it in.
Good effort there from Mound Westonka as things went chaotic for them for a while, but not able to bring that ball around the antenna and in. Tie ball game.
Tied at 19. Long serves. And a drill outside across by Carissa Ritchie. Point, Mound Westonka.
Off the edge of the block and down for a point. Great use from the senior outside hitter there.
Cantola back in, she will serve. Long will set it for Brixius. That's taken by Carissa Ritchie. Pushed across by Melissa Drill. Brixius for the kill. We're tied at 20.
Brixius, who's been quite quiet here in set 2, really gets through that ball well. Tie ball game. See, take a look at this. Just pushed across. High outside set. Block is closed, and she goes around it. Maybe the block was a little late getting across, but it's a really nice swing.
Tied at 20, Josie King serving. That is in for an ace.
Really nice serve as the bottom drops off of it, and we're going to get a timeout here from Mound Westonka. Really great service opportunity there for Josie King. Gets back there and takes a rip at it. First time in a while. Let's take a look at this first. Good high toss, good jump float, and there you see the bottom drop out of it. That ball looked to be long up until the last couple feet. First time in a while we've had Benilde in front here in set 2, looking to close out strong and go up 2 sets to none. Mound Westonka not playing bad volleyball. Benilde, clearly in my opinion at least, the better team, just finally playing back to their potential. Are the Red Knights as they're taking care of the ball. They're not giving away points. They're finishing plays. They're finishing digs. Setters are actually setting a ball high and to somebody instead of just near somebody. Really good difference, really key difference is how Benilde is responding to small errors right now. They were giving up 3-4 points at a time because somebody would make a mistake and they'd look around trying to figure out who to blame instead of just going, that play is over, let's go get the next opportunity.
21-20 BSM. King back to serve again. Drill, quick set for her sister Melissa. Brixius with the attack. Melissa Drill up and into the net on the swing by Carissa Ritchie.
Ritchie wanted that ball all the way out to the antenna. It died inside. She took a half step in, and not able to get her feet to the ball, she hits that ball into the net.
King long on that one. Much needed point for Mound Westonka. They'll take it, trailing now by 1, 22-21.
Carissa Ritchie back to serve. See how the junior outside handles the service pressure here.
Long back set, block, and out. Swing from King, and Mound unable to close on the block.
Big swing from the right side there. Nice job. I believe Brixius in the 2 there. She'll stay and hit 1 on the right side. She finds the edge of the block.
To the net, and it'll go as a point and an ace actually for BSM. They can close it out here now, 24-21.
Managers make all the difference in high school
Those
volleyball.
guys are fired up, man.
They are jacked. The guy on the end sprints after every loose ball like it's a fumble. It's kind of fun to watch.
Oh. Across, and Ricks keeps her team in this set. A big swing.
It's a really nice ball.
Senior makes it 24-22.
Sarah Long in the front row is going to get this ball.
Otto into serve. Good serve. Handled by Hewitson. And Eigner can't get it over. Point for Mound Westonka. It's 24-23.
Timeouts left. Look for Fong to call one here, and he does. One of my biggest pet peeves in watching high school volleyball is when a team is up 24-23 with a timeout and doesn't call it because they quote-unquote trust their team. I trust my team all the time, but it's my job as a coach to give that server some time to think about it, give my team an opportunity to take a deep breath, maybe figure out exactly what play we want to run, reinstill confidence in them, and that's exactly what Coach Fong is doing right now, talking to his athletes, getting them fired up. On the other side, we have Mound Westonka probably talking about, hey, let's serve this seam. Look for this kid coming in. She's probably getting the ball. Look for a tough serve so that they can take the middle out, knowing that there's an opportunity for a miss here. But you look at the face of Samantha Otto, and she looks ready to go.
Still set point and served it into the net. Timeout work, Andy. And BSM wins.
Coach Point will take it any way we can. 25-23. Benilde comes from behind to win set 2 and go up 2-0.
We're going to take a timeout, and as we go to break, we look at our 4 Play of the Week candidates for this week. Reminder again, go to our website, ccxmedia.org, click sports, and then choose one of these plays of the week.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
There's our score through the first 2 sets, 25-15, 25-23 as we get ready for the start of set 3. A lot of good TV to come for you in the next week on CCX. More volleyball Thursday. Andy will be with Jay Wilcox at Hopkins for a late conference matchup. Wayzata and Hopkins. Wayzata, one of the top teams in the state in Class 3A. On Friday, football from the Twin City Metro District. Brooklyn Center hosts St. Agnes. That's live at 4 p.m. Saturday, live soccer. Titina Grace at Maple Grove and Northwest Suburban Conference play. And Andy and I will be at Champlin Park next Tuesday. Osseo and Champlin Park defending state 3A champions. All those live on CCX channel 799 in the Northwest suburbs or online at ccxmedia.org. First point here of the third set goes to Benilde St. Margaret's.
Ball handling error, very rarely getting called this year in the high school. So anytime somebody mishandles the ball and it gets called, coach is kind of caught off guard typically.
You like that? That it's called less or no?
I like it. I like when it's called consistent. Less more is really irrelevant to me. I want you to have a line for the night. And I want to know what it is early, so I can relax and coach or watch, as the case may be. When I'm up watching Blaine play, I decide when I want to freak out and when I don't. In the same vein, as a coach and as a setter, you got to know what we can get away with. Different refs are going to call it differently each time. as we see a nice swing out of the middle.
Left side, big attack. Eigner with the kill.
Eigner loves that line. She's been attacking it all night long. Nice swing from her as the Red Knights are up 2-1.
Haley Hewitson, senior libero, puts it in play. Good serve. Attack by Carissa Ritchie. It's a point for Mound Westonka. Ritchie, the junior outside.
Called her name quite a bit today, and sometimes her sisters. She's done a really nice job taking out assistant balls, putting them down for points, limiting her errors.
Off long. Back to the middle and over by Hewitson after Tholen had played the second ball. Yeah, that went in the net.
Brixius a little early on that swing, catches it on the way down and goes into the net with the ball.
Hasn't had much in the way of hitting errors tonight.
No, she got blocked once, hit one long, and I think that's her third of the night. She's been pretty good.
Cantola's serve just long.
Really good vision there by Hewitson and her teammates communicating with her that ball was in fact out of bounds.
Borgelt back in for BSM with long serving. In the middle, pushed just long on the hit by Melissa Drill.
Drill saw the deep 5 wide open, went for it and just missed. Really good location. Just barely too deep.
Off of Ricks, the front row, back to the middle to Ricks. Long handles that one. Hewitson set it right side and across for King. Swing by Carissa Ritchie, that's a point. Behind the industrial fan near us, and point for the Whitehawks.
Yeah, nice swing here. We'll take a look. Good high outside set. Good deep swing, looking for that sideline, and finds Hewitson, and then it goes out of bounds.
I'll go as an ace. 5-4 Whitehawks.
King not able to get up to that ball as the bottom drops out of it. Really nice serve there from Ritchie.
Cross court, Carissa Ritchie this time too long. Service error, and it's 5-5. Voss serves. Ricks attacks. And the collision there on the floor between Voss and Hewitson causes that one to hit the floor on the BSM side.
Those two run into each other, and then Luong kind of tries to work between them and can't. Be very interested to find out what that conversation was between the manager and Ashley and Fong as they're all kind of chuckling walking away from it.
At the net. Long in the net, I believe, yep, for BSM. Go Mound. Into the lead, 7-5. They led much of that second set. Gave away the lead late and lost it 25-23. Swing across, hit back by the Whitehawks. Brixius attack, and that is down for a point off of Otto and out.
Nice swing there from Fox.
Lorimer is in, along with Eigner. Lorimer will serve here. Brixius and Hewitson out. 8-6 Mound Westonka after the service error.
serving sub comes in and misses their serve, that's a tough way to go. But you're sitting there, you're hanging out, you're cold, you come in. It's hard to get everything going in a straight line necessarily all the time. 8-6, White Hawk.
Along the middle, swing, and it is a BSM point. Borgelb just getting it inside the back line and in.
Really nice set there. Jump set. Take a look here. High ball jump set. Borgelb, really nice corner shot there. Great location.
Here's Dolan's serve. Attack and point for Mound Westonka. (9-7), Whitehawks. Ricks back to serve. Hewitson will swing it across. In the middle, a block. Long getting up and blocking the attack from Katie Clark.
Really good block there, good eyes, hands up early and across early.
Here's Mills to serve. The middle attack. And the swing missing by Clark, out of play. We are tied 9-9. Swing across, dug up back row. Mills quick set for Long. Over by the Whitehawks. Long again, gets blocked. Far side over by Eigner, out.
Ball's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Mound Westonka's ball. They're just making sure that that's exactly what everybody saw. The refs are going to talk about it for a second, make sure everybody's okay. Quick conversation. Explanation from the up ref to the down ref. That will be the call, out of bounds, outside the antenna with the attack. Take a look here, this ball, kind of chaotic. It gets set way out there. Line is open and she takes it outside the antenna.
Mills will set for Long. Whitehawks handle it and then into the net on the swing by Carissa Ritchie. It is 10-10.
Ritchie again with that short set inside. She's expecting something farther out. She needs to make an adjustment step there and get her feet to the ball.
Mills back to the middle. Long gets blocked. Nice job by Melissa Drill, the senior middle. Getting up along with Carissa Ritchie with hands.
Their commit blocking Long on the middle, on the high ball there. They need to start spreading the ball out to the pins and letting the outsides take a couple more cracks at it.
Mills back set, a little run for it for King, but able to get to the ball and put it in a good spot, Andy, that Mound Westonka was not able to do anything with.
King does a really nice job there, recognizing that the middle of the court is open. As we talked about it earlier, she takes big swings most of the time. She's not able to take that big swing this time, and as a result, all of the Whitehawk defenders on their heels.
That's an ace for Sarah Long.
Long has a really nice touch on that ball. It's a consistent toss. Her contact point is high. She puts it right where she wants it. You can tell she's done it a few times. Take a look here. She goes for it again. Really good float on it.
Back set over by Drill. to Carissa Ritchie. That's point for the Whitehawks to tie it up at 12.
Really nice swing there from Ritchie out of system, beating through the block and down to tie this one back up.
Whitehawks able to get BSM scrambling a little bit, but they were able to handle that, but not this one. Ricks with the kill.
Consistent now, as that's 2 balls in a row that the Benilde block has not been able to press across. Look for them to commit out here and see a quick ball with hands across. Ritchie to serve again.
Over and down. Point for BSM. Brixius with the kill.
Nice job from the outside there. Big swing through the block and down. Get the double sub as Voss comes in to serve.
Very similar to that second set, Andy. And back and forth we go. Ricks over, hit the antenna. Point for Mound Westonka. Serve. And it goes for a point. Voss, a good hard serve. Whitehawks unable to play it back over. Now a 2-point BSM lead. It's down. Just got inside. Benilde decided to let it go, and it worked in the Whitehawks' favor. They get the point. Pull within 1.
Molly Voss's face as that ball hit the ground had me chuckling. Got her foot on the line like she's supposed to. You see it from the other side here. She watches that ball hit the ground and just stares at the line judge. Oh my gosh. We've all been there.
That dives to the floor. A great serve in front of Brixius. And Mound Westonka has come back to tie it. 15-all.
Coach Long does a really nice job recognizing troubles and giving a different serve-receive look. He just changed it again, and a 3-point pass off the change.
Brixius handled by Cantola. Back over here by Mound Westonka. Long will set it to the middle, and well blocked by Mound Westonka on the swing from Borgelt. And Mound Westonka ready for it. Clark and Ricks.
It's a high ball, and as a result, the block has time to react and go make a play. They want to run that a little bit faster next time, probably. Service error and point to the Red Knights.
Ends a 3-0 run for Mound. Tied at 16. Laura Moran. Service long.
They just go in runs this game for us. Hopefully it stops at 2 here. Mound Westonka back to serve, looking to extend the lead.
Whitehawks up 17-16.
Could get interesting here as Benilde down to 4 subs left with 9 points needed.
Hannah Drill serving. Long serving across by Eigner to the middle and pushed over by Melissa Drill. Right side swing and across, handled by Turner. And this will go out. And a hitting error by Whitehawks. 17-all. Mills and Tholen back in. It's Tholen to serve.
Red Knights are going to play Iron Man volleyball here as they're down to 2 subs. You just saw Coach Fong go down and point at his kids, no more, as they're trying to get it figured out, making sure we have everything right. Three subs left, checking down the bench. Everybody's on the same page.
From the middle, over by Carissa Ritchie. Long attacking aggressively. Whitehawks got to it, over by Ritchie. Great dig on that ball, though, by Voss. Hewitson gets it up. Eigner hits it long.
Eigner not expecting that ball as it is inside and lower than she wanted. Kind of freaks out a little bit. You see the reaction from her, a little bit of shock, but reset, and now we're ready to go again.
Mills across. Back was handled by Mound Westonka as they get it over. Now they'll go again to Eigner. Up in the air, the swing by Carissa Ritchie, and it'll be a point.
Great layout by Voss there as she goes to the floor, digs it nice and high, and then there's a little bit of communication. We got a timeout here from Benilde as they trail by 2 late in set 3.
Whitehawks upcoming. Big one at home on Thursday. Newland and Spicer, we showed you their record earlier this season, just 1 loss on the season. So that's a home match on Thursday. Then next Tuesday, home against Glencoe Silver Lake and at Watertown Mayor on Thursday, October 3rd. And for the Red Knights, they will be at Cooper in a Metro West Conference matchup this coming Thursday, and then off for a week at Wilmington Kennedy, and then at Southwest Christian on October 8th.
Yeah, good volleyball coming up here for both of those teams. We did Cooper opening night, and they gave Armstrong everything they could handle in the first set. I like the matchup here between Cooper and Benilde next match.
Red Knights are also in the tournament in Apple Valley. October 4th and 5th. I can't believe it's almost October already, Andy.
Time flies when you're having fun, John.
Right. Rick serving her team up by 2, trying to extend this to a 4th set. Long pushing it over. Whitehawks scramble, and Rick's got it across. Eigner. And a kill for Benilde St. Margaret's, and a big swing and an important point for the freshman.
Freshman doing some really nice things right now.
Here's Mills to serve. With back set and into the tape on the swing by Clark. 19-all.
Coach Neaton's going to give him 1 more point. If they take the lead, look for another timeout here.
Mills serves. Quick back set, and Eigner got up for the block.
Nice block from the freshman there. She's had a couple key points late. 2019, quick check-in with the team. Seniors seem to be okay. We're not going to have that timeout quite yet.
3 in a row for BSM. Another serve for Mills. Cross and down the line, and a big swing and kill for Carissa Ritchie. Tied at 20.
Ritchie does a nice job going up high to get that ball and taking it down the line. Race to 5 here.
Stella Nagel in and will serve here. Good serve handled by Hewitson though in the back row. Attack across. Push deep. Back there is Tholen for it. Here's long off a hand and a point for BSM. I think that would have gone long, and one of the Whitehawks players in the back row got a hand up on it. I think that would have been out of play though.
Yeah, I think that ball was going deep. Yeah, and she pulled her hand down. Ricks wished she had that layback as well.
Outside swing across. Hewitson got it. And a player in the net for BSM.
King a little aggressive there, although has to be because Richie's been tearing them apart. She's got to get up and get across, but that time she got a little aggressive. Tie ball game.
Here's Chloe Cantolo, tied at 21. Long swing. This is played by Ricks and over by Ritchie. The middle long, tapping it over the blockers. Ritchie pushes it to the back row to Tholen. Brixius, and that's a point for BSM.
Nice long rally. Brixius goes off the edge of the block to finish it. And you just see Coach Ashley Neaton willing her kids to get one more touch on that ball. Red Knights up by 1. Oh, thought she was walking up to call it. Might be saving it for set point.
Long, good serve. And has to dig that ball, pushed across and off of Mills. We're tied at 22. Back and forth we go in this third set.
Yeah, I think Josie King wishes she had that one. Overpass, easy opportunity. She forgot who was behind her. Want her to take that ball so Long can run the offense.
Long for Brixius. Returned out. Blocked by Mound Westonka, but couldn't get it down in play.
Tough play there. Tough play for the Whitehawks. That was a well-formed block just out of bounds, and now we're going to get that timeout by head coach Ashley Neaton. Red Knights playing great volleyball, clean volleyball. Whitehawks doing the same. This is the type of volleyball we're looking for at this point in a match. 23-22 off the timeout. I believe Carissa Ritchie is still in the front row. Look for her to get set here on any sort of pass. But right now the first thing that's got to happen is they've got to take care of the first ball. Serve receive's been pretty good, but not great. Let's take another look at this ball. Blocked, not touched, and of course the angle, really tough to play there. See if we can get a better look. Yeah, her foot's on the sideline and it goes wide. So I think that's the right call, calling that ball out of bounds. Red Knights up by 1 here late in set 3. Josie King to serve. She's got gas on her serve. We'll see what she does with this one.
23-22, set 3. And here we go from King. Oh, and serves it long. You were right, Andy.
She gets that serve again, she'd do the same thing. She goes for it all the time. I love the way she plays with just passion, without hesitation. Really aggressive play there. 23-23. Red Knights looking for a quick side out here. They got some options.
Auto serving, handled by Hewitson. Long, nobody there to get to it for BSM, and now it's set point for the Whitehawks. Timeout.
I'm a little dumbfounded there. To have no outside hitter in your rotation, have nobody able to hit the high outside set is truly problematic. That's exactly what they're talking about right now. We've got to make sure we talk about who's going to take that big swing there, because every once in a while the ball gets passed off the net like that one was. Nobody ready to make the play. It's 24-23. Whitehawks 1 point away from taking this to his 4th set. Benilde needs to play more volleyball than they wanted to. They're either going to need to win this thing in extras, or we're going to a 4th set. Off the timeout. Some confusion. Now we're going to have the last substitution for Benilde. They're going to have to play Iron Woman volleyball the rest of this set. Otto to serve tough. Voss back into serve receive.
They go at Hewitson. Over by Mills and Long. And Mound Westonka wins 25-23 to force a 4th set.
Yeah, still confusion and chaos there on the Red Knight side, as they weren't quite sure who was going to touch any of the 3 contacts. Eventually the ball goes high and outside to Demi Mills, who doesn't do much attacking, especially from the left side, and she misses that ball just long.
More volleyball to come, now 2 sets to 1. Benilde St. Margaret's leading. More from Benilde St. Margaret's High School after this on CCX.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where did cats go on vacation? New York.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
With Andy Gugesberg, I'm John Jacobson. We play on here in St. Louis Park tonight to a fourth set. Mound gave away a lead late in set two, Andy. Didn't do so in the third set.
Yeah, played a lot cleaner down the stretch in set three and held on to force this fourth set tonight. You're seeing the reason right there as Carissa Ritchie kind of took over down the stretch. Head coach Ashley Neaton really proud of what her girls are playing right now. A couple calls didn't go their way. You can tell, like, I think I would like my kids to play for her. Just the way she handles herself, the way she talks to her kids, the simple things she's giving them in match. They look like they're a well-coached team, which means she does a lot of the training stuff at practice. And as I say that, we have a missed serve right out of the chute.
This serve by Ricks, who gave Benilde their first serve of the fourth set and a 1-0 lead. Hewitt-Sin puts it in play. Quick set, drill, and then back. Turner had it sent right back on their side of the net. A good block for BSM.
2-0 on a quick block there. Look for another look here. It's a high ball. Good double block. Hands across fast. Brixius gets the lion's share of it. Trouble on the serve.
Mills will set it outside for Brixius. And then missing on that little tip attempt at the net was Clark. And a quick 3-0 start for BSM here in the fourth set.
Clark trying to do a little bit too much there. Just in trouble. Just give yourself another opportunity to play.
Set outside, down the line, and now Mound Westonka on the point. Carissa Ritchie with the kill.
Oh, say that was clean. No.
Okay.
No touch.
So 4-0 instead for Benilde. Hewitt-Sin, another good serve, and an ace off of Melissa Drill and out.
Just like that, 5-0. Benilde jumping out early. Good serve, bottom falls out. Late arm movement.
Hewitson will give Mound Westonka their first point on the service error. Five to 1 with Nagel in to serve. Over by Brixius, handled by Ritchie. Pushed across by Drill. Loss for long and down. 6-1 BSM.
BSM getting the ball right back there on a quick side out. Long back to serve, see if she can go on a run here.
To the middle and over. Back to Brixius. 7-1. And a timeout for Mound Westonka.
That energy that they had to end set 3 is gone at the beginning of set 4 here, as Drill right there on that ball down the line, not giving full effort, and it's a 7-1 lead. We'll take a look here. This ball is hit, but it's not hit so hard that we can't get a second touch on it, and Drill kind of stopped short. Brixius able to take yet another ball down the line for a quick 7-1 lead. I think Benilde's a little frustrated. They're playing a fourth set. They're playing clean, fast volleyball right now. The 1 point that the Whitehawks do have is off a missed serve from Benilde. So everything else Benilde's done has been really clean here to start set 4. Off the timeout, look for a calm serve receive and a quick side out on, I believe, yeah, Ritchie should be in the front row. Yeah, Ritchie's in the front row here, so look for her to get this ball.
Ball played to the middle, off Ricks. And it's 8-1.
Rick's having some trouble handling the serve right now. Didn't see much of that in the first few sets. But that's the second or third ball in this third or fourth set that she's been kind of eaten up on.
Biggest lead since the first set for BSM. Nagel will have to get this one over and floats it across. Long will set it for Brixius. Didn't get it across. And a point for Mound Westonka. 8-2.
Sometimes we outthink ourselves there. Brixius set inside and decides she wants to try and beat the block down the line instead of going where the ball is taking her into the cross court. She gets blocked by either the net or the Whitehawks.
Cantola serve. Down the line. Benilde scrambling and won't be able to recover. Point for Mound Westonka. Back to back, it's 8-3. See where she goes with this one, Andy. You ever go to the same spot twice in a row?
Absolutely.
Cantola scrambles to get that one. Ricks keeps it in play and then pushed across. And a point for Mound Westonka by Melissa Drill. Senior middle makes it 8-4. 3 in a row for Mound Westonka now.
Off the timeout, they've been perfect.
Cantola floats this one over, another ace. She's got 2 in this 4-point run.
See if there's an adjustment made here by the serve reception. Everybody kind of running away, and Hewitson late to move. Same look here, see what they do.
Hewitson, this one came right to her. Long, sets in the middle, over. Player in the net for Mound Westonka. 9-5 BSM. Loss, diving serve. And Mound unable to do anything with it. 10-5 Red Knights.
Until it's getting late in the night, the first touch has kind of gone away here on both sides of the net. Serve goes in. It doesn't even need to be super tough. It's still tough to handle here. Another ball behind the 10-foot line.
Drill up front and just over by Melissa Drill. Good dig on that ball. Brixius pushes it across and down.
Smarter, not harder, as Brixius throws that ball into the corner and down for a point. 11-5 here.
Serve missed. Point Mound Westonka. 11-6 with Ritchie serving.
Double checking to make sure that Ritchie is in fact the server that should be up, and she is.
And hit into the net by Beerson. Point for the Whitehawks.
Beerson not able to get her feet to that ball, sends a free ball into the net. Unforced error.
Long back set. Brixius unloads but misses.
And another error for the Red Knights as they're piling them up right now and letting the Whitehawks back into this game.
So a tap over in the middle, but Rick's ready for that ball. Long dumps it over. Big point for BSM. Stops the little 7-3 run there that Mound Westonka was on and restores a 4-point lead.
Long finally gets out of the back row. Oh, nope, never mind. She's in the left back. She's got one more rotation to set.
Rick's cross court. Good dig on that ball to the middle. And the point as the swing goes into the net for the Whitehawks. 13-8. Brixius serves. Over, nicely done. Hannah Drill to Melissa Drill, her older sister, for the kill.
Really nice location on the tip there, 4-4.
Otto in, 13-9 our score here in set 4. Outside across, and that'll be a point. Eigner will get credit for the kill.
Eigner back in and doing damage early here. Freshman all smiles.
Melissa Drill back in for Mound Westonka. From the middle, Ricks will push it deep and in for a point.
That ball scores a lot here tonight. The deep push into the corner seems to be almost indefensible by both teams, actually, as it's scored equally for the Red Knights and the Whitehawks.
Hannah Drill serves. Mills across for Eigner. Dug up by Ricks. Swing from Carissa Ritchie is over. Long block, gets another shot at it. Great dig, get a hand on that ball by Melissa Drill. Mills quick set for Long, trying to go outside. Carissa Ritchie ready for it, and finally Long able to end it as Carr couldn't get anything on that ball. And a point for BSM. 15-10 Red Knights.
Long rally ended with a block. Tell their eyes are in the right place. They're looking at the right things. Look for another strong block here. Tight pass, set out.
Long and King up to block the attack from Clark.
A high ball to the middle, who's now swinging outside for one. Not really fooling much. Clark gets housed on that one.
16-10. The Clark again, and the point for Mound Westonka.
If you get stuff blocked, try a tip the next time. It'll work a lot, and it does right there. 16-11.
Back set by Mills for Eigner. Missed outside. Tried to push it past Carissa Ritchie, which she did, but couldn't get it in play.
Misses that ball just wide. She thought she had that down the sideline.
Set to the middle, long over. Ricks kept it alive. Lost back set across and down for King.
King takes a little bit off her normal swing and drops that ball in front for a quick point and a 5-point lead for Benilde again.
Off the set from Demi Mills, 17-12. Hewitson to serve. Ritchie swings. Mills setting again, over by Long. That's in. 18-12 Red Knights.
Great location again, tip to the deep 5. Seems to be working.
Good serve by Hewitson. Over by Clark. Mills setting, attack from Brixius, handled by Ricks. All the way across to Ritchie. Hewitson setting up Brixius. Ricks handled that. Go back left side. Big swing. The Red Knights can't put it back in play, and a kill for Carissa Ritchie.
Good downhill swing there from the outside as she's able to keep everybody out of system and uncomfortable. Point Whitehawks, they're back within 5 after a quick run there from Benilde. Into the game and serving is Stella Nagel. Look for her to attack the 1-6 seam here. Nope, she goes the other way, and this is wide.
19-13, Benilde St. Margaret's. Cross for Ritchie, goes cross court with it. That was handled by Hewitson, and a kill for Brixius.
Brixius with another swing off and down into the 1-6 seam, and we'll get a timeout here as Benilde 5 points away from taking this match in 4. Great effort, good recovery from Benilde after dropping that third set, being very error-ridden on the and we see Fong right now talking to his outside hitter who's come back to life here in this 4th set. Just doing a really nice job attacking the ball down the line into the seam. Hasn't done much cross court because it's been covered when she's tried it, so she's just continuing to attack the open spaces. Whitehawks on the other side of the net, really good swing so far recently from Ritchie, but the rest of the team's really got to get on board if they're going to find a way to come back in to this 4th set. I'd like to see, I believe Ricks is in the front row. If that's the case, she needs to get a ball here and put it to the floor.
Whitehawks in a big hole here, down 7 late in the 4th set.
Ritchie's still in the front row, so look for her to get this ball out of serve receive if Ricks is able to handle the first touch.
Long will go to Ricks. Back set. And over. And then into the net. Blocked by the Whitehawks from the right side. 20-14.
Turner got all of that one. Got real excited after the block, too. She'll come sit on the bench here. Cantola to serve. She put a run together a couple times.
Long back set. Back from King, handled by Cantola. Back row. Outside and back to the back row again to Mills. Good dig on that swing for Mound Westonka. They'll attack again and over again. And finally pushed and ended by Josie King.
King finally has enough after 3 great defensive plays from Mound Westonka. She ends it with a throw here. Good effort, and there's you see the final push on the overpass.
Yeah, Nagel had a nice play, Hannah drilled there, and then finally King finding the open spot. 21-14 with Voss serving. Ritchie, Carissa Ritchie pushing it across with the right hand. Attack from Brixius, handled by Nagel. Hannah drill back and over by Nagel. Brixius over the blockers. Ritchie. Hewitson will set. Bierson tried to put it across. And a great dig on that ball by Cantola. We play on. Brixius over. Quick set to the middle, over. Hewitson getting to the floor to dig that ball. And then the hit by Long. Oh, it's in for a point.
It's a great shot to end the rally. Nice finish there. Great defensive efforts on both sides of the ball. And then a kind of Hail Mary here, throw across to finish. Take a look. We get this tip across. There's a whole lot of chaos. Long has nothing to do. She's just trying to keep this ball in play, and it finds the corner.
That swing is wide. Point for the Red Knights.
I like the idea there, going to Ricks in the middle. They hang a 2-ball for her, but she's not able to finish the swing. Excuse me, she's back row, so that was a white.
23-14, nice serve by Voss. Pearson gets it up in the air. Long across, over by Brixius, dug up by Nagel. The middle, off hands and down.
Along with another kill there, this time on the setter dump across.
And now it is match point for BSM. Oh, and out goes an ace serve, and Benilde St. Margaret's wins it. 25-14 in the fourth set to take it in four, excuse me.
Yeah, nice strong finish there from Benilde as they responded well after losing set 3, come back and a dominant set 4 performance to win 25-14. Brixius doing the lion's share of the work in both set 1 and set 4, the 2 sets that they kind of rolled. Set 2 was a very mixed game between both teams as Mound Westonka started out early. Benilde caught him late and held on to finish. And then in set 3, Mound Westonka started fast, stayed up, and was able to hold off some late rushes from Benilde to win that third set. But as we started, so did we finish. A blowout set win for Benilde St. Margaret as they take this match 3-1.
Yeah, didn't let that third set disappointment, get them down. They really came out quick and got out to the 8-1 lead and massaged that lead the rest of the way and extended it at the end.
Right, absolutely. They were able to play hard and fast, tough service pressure, and some relentless defense led to that fourth set win.
They go to 8-5 on the season. Mound Westonka drops to 9-8 with the loss here tonight. Fun volleyball, Andy. We got more to come. Reminder, Thursday of this week, it's Wayzata at Hopkins. And next Tuesday, Osseo at Champlin Park. On Parents' Night here at BSM, it's the Red Knights over the White Hawks in 4. For all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson, and for Andy Guggersberg, thanks for watching high school volleyball on CCX Sports.